What's going on? It's your guy Rodney Smith with the Freedom Experiment, and today I just wanted to talk about the political system. I don't know if many people give it much thought, but I was having a conversation with someone today, like I do every day, about governments and political systems, and I think it's hard for people to realize that no one that exists today, none of our parents, none of our grandparents, and none of our great-grandparents ever was born and then given a ballot to vote on the type of government that they would like to be a part of. So this social contract, this contract that's supposed to be known to all people, where everyone that's born in this society agrees to be a part of this government and political system. But it's not the case. No one has ever opted in. And because of the type of system it is, you can't opt out of it. What I mean is the government uses its policies, laws, and regulations to force people into following them. Force meaning they're going to penalize you for not participating correctly in this system. So if the government says that it's illegal to ingest a substance like marijuana, that means before it became law, somebody used the political system to lobby to make marijuana illegal, which means the government now has the power to penalize someone for ingesting or selling or using marijuana. What this means is that the government has power to declare what you can and cannot ingest. The government and the political system is set up so that whoever lobbies the best, or whoever has the most political strength, will win. Those with less political strength will lose. So apparently it should be easy for people to recognize that the people with the most political strength are those in politics and those with the most money on the outside of politics, because large businesses use government policies and regulations to their advantage. Just think about it. Without many of these laws and regulations on corporations, it would be a lot easier for people to enter into these markets. Businesses that are in markets, it would be easier for them to stay in markets. Now, I'm not saying that this is utopia. What I'm saying is the current system of government and the past system of government does not allow people to voluntarily engage in whatever activity they want to engage in, so as long as those activities don't infringe on the freedoms of others. No, this system says you must do what the government says or you will be penalized. That's involuntary. And to fund its operations, it has to take tax money from people. It does not ask for this tax money. It takes it from employers. And if it doesn't get it from individuals or businesses, then they will go at them with more fines and penalties, imprisonment, death if you resist. Now, what I'm advocating for is a way of life where any activity a person decides to engage in, they engage in it voluntarily, and there is no third party like the government to tell them they can't engage in this. Because think about it, back to my marijuana example. If I decide to purchase marijuana from my friend and ingest it, that's my decision. Now, if I get behind the wheel of a car and drive while intoxicated, yes, I'm endangering someone, and I should be penalized for that. But if my actions don't penalize anyone else and don't affect anyone else but myself, why should a third party like the government intervene into my life and tell me that I cannot do that? I just want everybody to ask themselves, what type of world do they want to live in? Do you want to live in a world where the people with the most political strength can control what you can and cannot do with your body? Or do you want to live in a society where you decide, you as an individual decide what you can do with your body? Because currently the political system now, you have no control of. Whoever has the most political clout will win. Okay? So please just think about it. And we were not born into this. It is not our government. And there is no we. It's only individuals. Only individuals interacting with each other in the outside world. So think about what type of life that you want to live in. Think about this so-called social contract that everybody signed when they really didn't sign it, and nor was they asked. Think about whether or not you want to voluntarily do something or if you want to be forced to do something. Because when you think about force, someone making you do something you don't want to do, that's what politics and government is all about. It's about me forcing the government to force my neighbor to do what I think should be done. If I want a park built, I'm going to lobby the government to raise taxes to build this park that I want. That means all those other people that didn't even know I wanted a park and didn't even think about a park now have to fork out their tax money for this park to be built. Or if they don't raise taxes, maybe the government borrows from the Federal Reserve, causing inflation, and we get higher prices because of inflation, because the government had to borrow to build this park, or to put a stoplight camera on stoplights, or to give money to the military. Whatever the case may be, whenever the government exists and then operates, they have to borrow money from the Federal Reserve or take money via taxes. Either way, it's going to affect people in a negative way. So just think about what type of system do you want. Do you want a system where you're forced to do something, or a system where you can do what you choose to do? This is Rodney Smith with the Freedom Experiment, and I'm out.